morning everyone, and welcome to another day. It has finally stopped raining so I can get back into the garden. So in today's update I'm going to be tackling another overgrown garden bed. This was actually the first garden bed I created when we moved to the property, and I gotta say I'm not really loving it. It's completely overgrown with grass and it has been neglected for quite some time. I'm slowly taking my garden back from all the grass and weeds, one garden bed at a time. So let's get stuck in. So this is what we're actually dealing with, and I'm so embarrassed by this bed because you wouldn't even know that there was a bed in here. There are a few plants and they are so overgrown by weeds and grass that it's going to be a bit of a tricky job, but I'm here for it today because I've put this off long enough. This over here is usually where we get our soil delivered to, and even that's overgrown with grass, so now it's become this ridiculous mound. Right, over here is our compost bin that we created, and I'll link that one in the description below if you want to see how we made this. I've recently topped it up, so it's not much to show you just yet. To give you a bit of context, that's the tree we are working under today, and that's the birdhouse that we made not so long ago. I'll link that one in the description as well. And then there is our greenhouse. And if I swing around just a tiny bit more, you'll see the other garden beds in the distance that I was working on the other day, and our veggie patch. I'm going to make this quite a wide bed, so it'll be like the one I did the other day, where it's going to look probably quite bare when I'm done, but at least then I'll know what I'm working with when I go shopping for more plants. Oh, the sun has decided to come out. It's actually beautiful, but it's starting to get very, very hot. Okay, so what I've done so far is at least mapped out the outer ring of this bed. I know that seems like extra work, but as I mentioned, we do have some plants in here, and I just have to be careful I don't damage what little bit is actually in this bed. So this is what I've managed to do so far. As you can see, it's actually going to be quite nice and big. So let's just keep going. Okay, my back's killing me, so let's just take a quick break and have a look at what it looks like so far. Most of this has been done, just got to come tidy up some of the leaves, and this is why I had to be a bit careful. So there are these tiny little plants that are popping up everywhere, so I didn't want to accidentally destroy them with the shovel. You can see here's another one that's popped up, and then this beautiful thing. I see lots of people keep that in their house as a house plant. I'm just waiting for this one to get a little bigger, and I might try and take a small slip and do the same. Now, we used to have quite a few bulbs in here, but I think Sven has accidentally ridden over some of them with the lawnmower because this bed was just obviously so out of control. Okay, we've only got this little section to do, so I'm gonna get cracking on. And here's another one, so I have to just be so careful when I dig around here, because I do remember planting a whole bunch that I got for free, and now I don't really see too many left. This grassy mound is the last bit, but I've got some plants in the way, so I'm not really sure how I'm going to get it out. I might have to dig under all the plants and gently lift them. Well, that certainly worked, but I wouldn't normally recommend that because now it's dug out all those plants. This does, however, allow me to maybe separate them a bit, and that way I can spread them out. This one's actually got quite a few little babies on it, but I think for now I'm going to plant it as whole. I don't want to give it too much shock. I'm actually going to pull those out as well and then split them because they're so on top of all these other shrubs, and it might be nice to kind of spread them out a bit more. So that's what we've got now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 I think I can see. The weather's changing, it's getting so windy and these clouds are coming in. It's only meant to be 20% today, and I'm thinking perhaps we may get some afternoon rain. Okay, there we have it, guys. This garden bed is finished, and while it does look extremely bare, I think you guys will agree with me that this looks so much better. So I did space out those bromeliads as I said I would, and I have put the compost bin on the edge of the bed just because I don't want it to kill the grass again like I did last time. But the few plants that are in here now have so much space to breathe. So we've got a strelitzia as well, and a few bits and pieces. If you guys have got any ideas of what we could put in here, it's a semi-shade bed, please let me know. Okay guys, that's it from me today. It's starting to sprinkle, so I got that done just in time. Let me know what you think of the makeover. I hope you have been enjoying these garden cleanups and watching me take my garden back one bed at a time. See you tomorrow.